Hey, where are we going?
We're going to Vegas!
Hey, where are we going?
Vegas!
Vegas!
Hey, where are we going?
Vegas!
InPursuit at the check-in. We about to fly from where? Boston to San Francisco. San Francisco to Las Vegas.
Come on, somebody.
Shane, how are you doing?
Nervous.
Nervous? Why are you nervous?
It's like
Guys, we're in TCA.
Yeah, but
Who's
I
the
ain't
person
got
that's
no
gonna get
wall.
checked for something?
Uncle Daniel.
We have made it to Las Vegas. Normally people call it Sin City. We like to call it Salvation City. Good morning. It's 6:30. We're waking up early because today's the day. We're eating Pop-Tarts and we're going to the Grand Canyon. Today's a fun day. Pit stop time at Grasshopper Junction in the middle of nowhere.
Hi! What tarnation?
Hola. Oh, it's a video. I gotta tell you. Adios, Grasshopper stop. Adios.
Shining in the darkness, I will follow you. Oh, my lighthouse, I will trust upon you. Will carry me safe.
We're at the Grand Canyon in Arizona, where we said the picture better look better. Wait.
What?
Our awesome staff making lunch for everybody.
Give it up.
Oh my goodness. Holy muffins. Holy guacamole. Holy guac.
That's why they call
Holy
it the Grand.
dikesies. I see why they put grand in front of it now.
That's what I said.
Sometimes we do what we call grab bag sermons where they get a random topic and they gotta preach. Right now behind me you got Levi. He about to preach on trail. Let's check it out.
If you try to go on a trail that you're not ready for, you're probably gonna hurt yourself.
right?
Yeah.
And so the Holy Spirit is our trailblazer. He is our trail guide.
Oh.
So he knows which ones we're ready for.
Right.
That wasn't me.
When I said say something, I just figured you'd do something else. The Grand Canyon's fun and it's awesome and all, but they're telling us yesterday, they call this over here right behind me, they call it the Abyss, and yesterday a 13-year-old was actually playing around and he actually slipped and he fell off and he died yesterday. And so we're here and it's kind of brings into perspective where you are right now.
Here we are at the Grand Canyon. I just want to share a little story that the bus driver was just telling us. This is like the third or fourth stop we've been at the Grand Canyon. And the bus driver was telling us that, you know, be careful at this one stop because near the edge there's a lot of gravel and you could fall. There was a young man who was 14 years old yesterday and he's playing around with his friends, and the thing is he was aware of the cliff, he was aware of the Grand Canyon, he was aware that he could have fallen. But sometimes you just don't know your footing, you don't know the next step you're going to take where you could fall. And the difference between falling is it's harder to get up, especially when you don't know the depth that you'll fall. You don't know the volume of how you're going to fall. All you're going to know is sometimes you can't catch yourself. But there's a difference between falling and jumping. And most of the time when you're jumping, you know where you're jumping to, on steady ground.
You're not hardcore unless you hardcore parkour. That's the truth. The truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, and the truth set you free. Hardcore parkour.
Hardcore parkour. Hardcore parkour. Oh! Hardcore parkour. Hardcore parkour. Hardcore parkour. Hardcore parkour. Hardcore. Oh! Oh, hey! Hey! Hardcore parkour. Oh! Hardcore parkour. I got you. Hardcore parkour. Hardcore parkour. Oh, hardcore parkour!
Whoa! Dang!
Hardcore parkour!
Get this. So we were walking the strip, minding our own business. We saw these street performers. And there's this part of the show where some people went out into the crowd to get their volunteers. This little kid is parting the sea like a little Moses, and all the people in front of me are parting, and he's looking at him, and they all think they're gonna get called, like, nope, nope. And all of a sudden he comes up to me and he grabs my arm, and how can you say no to a little kid? And I'm getting pulled into that, like, you're gonna do a stunt. And immediately my mind's like, I'm gonna die in Las Vegas. This is gonna be a traumatic incident. The guy's gonna try to jump over me. He's gonna hit me.
People in the middle, don't move. Don't move.
I'm gonna fall over. I'm gonna hit my head. I'm gonna go into a coma, and I don't know.
Here it comes, here it comes. Watch him, watch him, watch him. Whoa! He made it.
I overreacted a little bit, okay? Just a little.
As you can see, we spent our time in Vegas. It's in the background over there. We just spent a whole week here. We saw the Grand Canyon. We had fun, and then we worked. And now we're flying home. New England, we're coming home.